Hey there, everyone. I'm sorry I'm late. I am very sorry I'm late, but here's the thing. When you're trying to prepare for a St. Patrick's Day special, you gotta always prepare to go green. I mean, seriously. Besides that, I had to. So that's probably the reason why I'm late. Still, it didn't happen until about a few minutes ago, right before I was originally supposed to get moving. But hey, way is over. Welcome, welcome to the NFL. Welcome to Steven's NFL podcast, NFL free agency / St. Patrick's Day special. I'm your host, Steven Crosio. I see Titans up, Saints fan 101. I also see Jacob Gonzalez. The Browns signed Adoree Jackson. What the heck? What do you think about the Titans signing Janoris Jenkins? Honestly, Saints fan 101, I kind of saw this coming, but I did not realize we would have to get Adoree Jackson for this. Ethan the sports kid. My Patriots are signing everyone. Yeah, your Patriots were the talk of the free agency from the start. I mean, seriously. I can't you started off by taking Jonnu Smith from the Titans, and then you get Matt Judon from the Ravens. And then the Hunter Henry signing, it's like basically you're making a younger version of Aaron Hernandez and Rob Gronkowski. What did you think about the Cardinals signing AJ Green? Honestly, it was great for Kyler Murray, and the Cardinals, they are definitely holding up their end of the bargain. First with JJ Watt, now AJ Green. I mean, seriously. That was kind of a shocker. That was really quite a shocker. What team does Juju go to? It is a tough call right now. It is a tough call right now. I don't even know it. I don't even know yet. But he is one of the top players left. But the wide receiver that we're looking at right now is Kenny Golladay right now. So maybe we should focus on him before getting to Juju. But if I had to pick a destination for Juju, I'm going to have to say the New York Jets. Do you think the Titans will draft the tight end now, or just let Anthony Ferguson get the starting position? Honestly, Saints fan 101, I have to say just give Anthony Ferguson a they rather get Anthony Ferguson his shot rather than go and draft the tight end, because look at the tight ends they're left on the board other than Kyle Pitts. It's going to require a trade up to get Kyle Pitts. Now, there is some possibility that could happen, but I mean, seriously, Denver Broncos could be a possible trade partner, but still, no way, Jose. Now with the other needs they need to focus, especially since Tennessee Titans are already in Georgia. Looking at the guys they are looking for, especially Azeez Ojulari. How do you feel about the Zadarius Smith extension? What? I think you meant the restructure. Zadarius Smith restructured his contract. It wasn't an extension. It was a restructure. And I have to say, that restructure was necessary to keep Aaron Jones. Will the Titans sign Juju? Honestly, my heart's telling me yes, but my brain is telling me no. Because my heart's telling me yes, but my brain is telling me no. Because they're already in the running for Will Fuller. According to NFL rumors, Panthers and Titans are duking it out for Will Fuller. And I don't even approve of that. I mean, seriously, Will Fuller, he is injury probe as well. We already have one injury probe. We already signed one injury probe guy already. And it was Bud Dupree. It was quite a shock. What about Curtis Samuel? Well, Saints fan 101, there is some rumors going around that Curtis Samuel could end up with Washington football team. There is some rumors going around that Curtis Samuel could be a member of the Washington football team once the year begins. I mean, seriously, it could be a possibility. But yeah, it could be Washington. Yeah. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Do you think that Justin Fields falls in the draft? According to my mock draft, I think he still lands near the top 10. Just you wait. In my mock draft, I have Justin Fields going to Philadelphia. Would you be surprised if the Titans take an offensive lineman in the first round? I don't think so. Because it is a possibility now that Dennis Kelly is gone, and the fact that Kendall Lamb is in Tennessee, it was quite a shocker to see that Kendall Lamb signing. So it is a possibility Titans could go offensive lineman. In fact, I already have them getting an offensive lineman in the first round in my mock draft. I have them selecting Tevin Jenkins, tackle from Oklahoma State. Alexis, aye. So yeah, I have Titans going Tevin Jenkins in the first round of my mock draft. Who do you have the Packers taking in the draft? Well, now that Corey Linsley is gone, I have the Packers taking Landon Dickerson. Yeah, I have the Packers taking Landon Dickerson from Alabama. I think he would replace Corey Linsley quite well. It would be an amazing pick for the Packers fans everywhere. Who do you have the Saints taking in the draft? Let's see here if I can. Here we go. Now then, this might be a C plus. You think they're gonna have a trade? We'll find out in free agency. We'll find out. You see, I have that cornerback from Florida State going to the Saints. Asante Samuel Jr. Yeah, Asante Samuel Jr. is who I picked for the Saints. So to some of you who are not a fan of this, it is only my opinion. Which team do you will take Ja'Marr Chase? I have Miami Dolphins taking them, actually, with the 3rd pick in the draft. Ooh. What the Eagles do today. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know at this rate. Do you think the Eagles will trade Zach Ertz in free agency? That is a tough call. Zach Ertz. Yikes. I think we might have to wait till draft night to hear about this. Or it could be a possibility, but still, I think Zach Ertz could be traded somewhere, or if not, he's probably going to get released because, or he's probably going to play out his last year with the Philadelphia Eagles. I think that could be a possibility. So yeah, there is a chance he could stay in Philadelphia, play out his final year. So the answer is no. Zach Ertz, the Bills. If I had to pick a trade partner, then yes, because the Buffalo Bills, they're a few key plays away from becoming a Super Bowl champs. A tight end and a running back. And believe me, speaking of running backs, we're seeing one right now at the moment. We're looking at Adrian Peterson, and he's being looked at by the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Chiefs released Damian Williams. Yeah, it was quite a shock to see Damian Williams get released. And I couldn't get to all the videos. I can only do a few at a time. I was very shocked to see the Chiefs release Damian Williams. Then again, Clyde Edwards-Helaire did deserve it. I mean, seriously. He did deserve the starting job. But speaking of running backs, Jamal Williams moving from Green Bay to Detroit. Man, that was quite a shocker. Moving from Green Bay to Detroit. That is kind of a shocker to the audience, especially after everything Green Bay has done. Yeah. How'd you feel about the Lions? How did you feel that the Lions got signed by Detroit? What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. Well, my team, the Tennessee Titans, they actually made some crazy move. Oops. Yeah. My team, the Tennessee Titans, they made a lot of crazy moves. I mean, seriously, they kicked off tampering week all quiet. Michael Blockers got traded to the Lions. Yeah. And that was another shocker. I thought after the Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff thing, we didn't hear that again. But here's the thing. It's Brockers, actually. It's Brockers. Yeah, Michael Brockers gets traded to the Lions. and and they get and they get and the Rams get a 2023 seventh round pick. Pat's going back to the playoffs. If Cam Newton or the next quarterback is good, then yes. But there is one thing that's missing on that Patriots roster: the right running back. And could they get it today? Could they seriously get it today? Could they get a Chris Carson? We'll just find out, won't we? Yeah, my team, the Tennessee Titans, they made a lot of shocking moves, losing Jonnu Smith to the Patriots, losing Corey Davis to the New York Jets, releasing Adoree Jackson and Dennis Kelly. And then what do we get? Well, let's start off with the re-signings. We re-signed two of our tight ends, Jeff Swam and Anthony Ferguson. The Anthony Ferguson one was today. Jeff Swam was yesterday. But late Monday night, that was a shocker to see Danico Audrey be the first signing Tennessee Titans made. Then we followed that up by signing Bud Dupree. And then we get another shocking one. Kendall Lamb, which led to Dennis Kelly's release, by the way, because Kendall Lamb has connections with Mike Vrabel. It was quite a shock to hear this. And then, of course, Titans made bad moves. We'll just have to see. Well, we got breaking news involving Tennessee Titans. Yeah. We got Jayon Brown back on a 1-year deal. Woo! Titans got Jayon Brown back on a 1-year deal. Woo! Oh, yeah. Add that to the list of re-signings by the Tennessee Titans. Man. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. After the Jeff Swam, we released Adoree Jackson, Dennis Kelly. But then we got our first NFC signing, and that was Janoris Jenkins. And to tell the truth, I saw this move coming. But I did not expect Adoree Jackson to be released to do it. And what do we do on St. Patrick's Day? Well, it's quite simple. Hold on a minute. Well, let's start off with the Jayon Brown thing first. Jayon Brown is on a 1-year, $5.25 million deal with the Titans. So Jayon Brown's coming back for one more year with the Tennessee Titans. Man. Yeah. Yeah, if Juju was announced, that would have been... Yeah, maybe you should try. Meanwhile, the Buccaneers, they still have 4 free agents that are out there: Leonard Fournette, Antonio Brown, Ndamukong Suh, and Ryan Suckup. Then we also take a look at what we got. Speaking of Tennessee, let's back. We got Morgan Cox, who's a 4-time Pro Bowl long snapper for the Baltimore Ravens. And this signing, want to know why he came to Tennessee? His home is Tennessee. And he even played for the Vols. I mean, seriously. You cannot expect him to come back to his hometown, to his home. Sure, he grew up in a different Tennessee, but still. And now we get word that Jayon Brown comes back for another year. Titans get O-line help, but lost wide receiver weapons. Yeah. Do you think the Jags get Kenny Golladay with Marvin Jones? Oh, I don't know, but I think the New York Giants are looking at him. I think the Giants are. Yeah, I think the New York Giants are looking at him at this rate. Anyways, about the Jayon Brown thing, I knew if it came down to Corey Davis, Jonnu Smith, do you think Golden Tate will sign with the Titans? Let's just hope that Morgan Cox coming to Tennessee is proof of that, because Golden Tate, he's a Tennessee citizen as well. That would be a great duo for Trevor. Yeah, let's just hope so. Let's just hope so. This is one heck of a... We are a few minutes away. We are a half an hour away till the start of the new year, and it's been quite a free agency so far. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they may have re-signed all their guys, but hardly made any moves for new guys. I mean, seriously, that's kind of crazy. Then again, in order to reach the top, you got to make sure you keep your guys stay with the top. I mean, seriously, look at everything. If the Packers were to get someone in free agency today, who would it be? That is a tough question. Let's see. See if I had to pick someone for the Packers. Let's see if I had to pick someone from the Packers. I would say if T.Y. Hilton is looking for Green Bay, I say T.Y. Hilton. But right now he's looking at Miami. But if I were Green Bay Packers, I'd dial him up. If I were Green Bay Packers, I'd dial up for T.Y. Hilton. Still, the team to look at should be the Los Angeles Rams. They got to get Matthew Stafford some new weapons if they want to remain in control of the NFC West. I mean, seriously, Arizona's gunning for them. bringing in J.J. Watt and then A.J. Green. It is a tough call to make. Packers, they finished 13-3 in 2020, won the AFC North, and hold the number 29th pick in the draft. How much cap space do the Titans have right now? Crap. I don't know, but it's probably enough for 1-year deals, I think. Because the fact that they signed Jayon Brown they re-signed Jayon Brown to a 1-year deal, I think he's one of the guy. I think it's that kind of deep, small time. I think Arizona will win the NFC West. I think yes, because take a look at Kyler Murray's weapons. DeAndre Hopkins, AJ Green. I wouldn't be surprised if Larry Fitzgerald retires or gets released by today. Bringing AJ Green, this should be a sign Larry Fitzgerald is gone. Yep, they're showing it right now. They're showing it right now on NFL Network. Titans to bring back Jayon Brown on a 1-year, $5.25 million contract. Now, I am glad Jayon Brown is sticking around with the Titans. He was the reason that defense didn't completely turn to trash. But when Jayon Brown got injured during that victory against Baltimore Ravens, the regular season game, by the way, it was completely falling apart. Who are the top free agents left in free agency? Now that Trent Williams is gone, Kenny Golladay is number 1, but I have to also say it has to be, I think right now the top 4 would be some of these wide receivers. Kenny Golladay, Will Fuller, Curtis Samuel, and Juju Smith-Schuster. Oh, and to all you Richard Sherman people, the New Orleans Saints are already expressing interest in Richard Sherman. They're the only ones that are calling for Richard Sherman. So if I were other teams, I would get on. So if I were other teams, I'd get on the phone right now, especially the New York Jets, who have Robert Zaliff as the head coach. If I were Robert Zaliff, I would definitely get on the phone. Saints with Sherman, wow. The Saints could get Sherman because he's cheap because he's injured. Yeah, that could be a possibility. Keep in mind this live stream counts as all breaking news in NFL free agency until it's over. So far we only had one breaking news, and that's Titans get re-signing Jayon Brown. And they're showing Patrick Peterson on the screen, number 62 free agent of 2021. Football's just getting better and better. Yeah, you bet it is. They're also showing Troy Hill, number 88. There's still a lot of guys out there like Marlon Mack. And there's also a possibility that Stephon Gilmore could get traded. There's still There's still a slight chance. But I guess we'll just have to see how things go down. I mean, seriously. But the most quiet in the AFC South so far has been Indianapolis Colts. I mean, seriously, you Indianapolis Colts fans have to wear green today because your team has been quiet ever since the Carson Wentz trade. I mean, even Houston Texans got more guys. I mean, seriously. Also, congratulations to Tyrod Taylor for signing with the Houston Texans. It's about time the Texans got what they need. I think Marlon Mack goes to the Jags. Jacob Gonzalez. Why would the Jaguars do that? Because they already signed Carlos Hyde and they still have James Robinson, in case you've forgotten. They signed Carlos Hyde as one of those guys, and he's from Ohio State. Yeah, the Jaguars made a lot of crazy. Colts probably making deals with Juju or Will Fuller right now. Colts get a ton of money. I don't know about Juju, but Will Fuller, so far we're only hearing rumors about Will Fuller going to either Tennessee or Carolina. That's probably the rumor. Oh yeah, Raiders, they're also expecting to re-sign Denzel Good on a 2-year deal. What does the Vikings pick in your mock draft? Ooh. Well, I thought about this long and hard. It is Kwity Paye, edge rusher from Michigan. So if it's not perfect fit, I'm sorry. I can't think of anyone else at this rate. Who do the Saints pick in your mock draft? I already said it to someone, but Asante Samuel Jr. is who I selected, cornerback from Florida State. Boy, the Las Vegas Raiders nearly fall apart, getting rid of most of their offensive staff. Oh, Patriots play second-round tender on cornerback J.C. Jackson. And also get Ted Karras back. Oh, yeah, Miami. Good signing on Jacoby Brissett. Jacoby Brissett. And, of course, getting Malcolm Brown. But that doesn't mean Malcolm Brown is going to be Miami's. What team picks up Golden Tate? This could be tough. I don't see Golden Tate being signed for a while. I'm not surprised if he'll be even signed today. So it's a tough call for me. And this is not and this Raiders roster is not exactly what you call a great one, because Derek Carr had 8 fumbles lost in 2020. They got to welcome. I brought him. I'm sorry if I can't say your name right. I'm sorry. Anyways, the Raiders team needs are these following: defensive tackle, edge rusher, and safety. Might as well add offensive lineman while you're at it. I'm doing fine right now. Still, the Raiders, they did make good moves, getting Yannick Ngakoue from the Ravens on a 2-year, $26 million contract. That ought to improve the Raiders' defense. I mean, at least Titans are doing something after losing some of their guys. The Raiders, on the other hand. Oh, yeah, Washington football team got Lamar Miller on a 1-year contract. That is something. So, yeah, Kenny Golladay is the main guy. Jadeveon Clowney is free agent number 2 to look at. Now, Clowney has to focus on his recovery before signing on to a team, unless we hear his name, unless Tennessee Titans somehow get him before then. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait till April to find out about Clowney. Find out anything more about Clowney's stats. I mean, seriously. I can see Daquan Jones going to Atlanta now that they have Audrey. I think Daquan Jones would definitely fit well in Atlanta now that Arthur Smith is the head coach and Dean Pease is the defensive coordinator. I wouldn't be surprised if some of these traitors end up in Atlanta. But I'm glad that one stuck around, and that's Jayon Brown. I think Tennessee Titans had 2 shockers today, re-signing Jayon Brown and then getting Morgan Cox, long snapper from the Ravens. Why do you think the Eagles get Fields in your mock draft? Well, it's quite simple, actually. I think the Jets. Here's what I have in my top 5 mock draft. Top 5. We all know Trevor Lawrence. He'll end up in Jacksonville. But I think the New York Jets, I have them picking Zach Wilson. Then I have Miami going Jamar Chase from LSU. Then at number 4, I don't think Justin Fields should be a backup for 1 year. So I think they'll go Trey Lance. So I have the Falcons going Trey Lance. And then the Bengals, I have them selecting Penny Sewell from Oregon. You all know that. Bengals need a tackle to protect Joe Burrow at all cost. And that led me right to Justin Fields for Philadelphia. Because I don't see Jalen Hurts as the solution, to be quite honest. I don't see Jalen Hurts as the solution on the QB situation. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys who watched Day 2 of the NFL draft, all you Eagles fans were extremely ticked off to hear Jalen Hurts' name being called in round 2. And it was and I'm pretty sure I heard some Eagles fans loudly and clearly. 9 minutes left till the start of the new year. And then all deals will be official. All the deals that were made will be official, including the Isaiah Wilson trade to Miami. That will be official, and Titans will officially get their 7th round pick. We are basically a few minutes away from the start, from declaring all these free agency signings officially open. Closed. About to close. Yep. All the signings that were made before the year began, before 4 o'clock, will officially be official. Will be official, people. And they're talking about Todd Gurley. Basically, Todd Gurley is basically going to come down to either the Los Angeles Chargers or the San Francisco 49ers. Because according to NFL rumors, that's basically what the Chargers and 49ers are going to Todd Gurley's going to come down to. Chargers or 49ers. The teams in need of a running back: Cardinals, Dolphins, Packers, Jets, Steelers. And yet, of course, none of them fit Todd Gurley. Who do you guys think will have more wins in 2021? The Raiders or the Jaguars? Because honestly, I think the Jaguars will have more victories than the Raiders. Yep, we got a Jaguars respond. Wait a minute, we got some breaking news. Arizona Cardinals is finalizing a trade with the Raiders for Rodney Hudson that includes swap of draft picks. Arizona is getting Rodney Hudson, people. We got our first trade to near free agency. Holy crap. Rodney Hudson is going to be with the Arizona Cardinals. This will include a swap of draft picks, but it'll be worth it. Holy crap. The Cardinals fleeced the Raiders. Yeah, you got that right. Yeah, you got that right. Yeah. Rodney Hudson, protect Kyler Murray at all cost. Yeah. We are a few minutes away from the start till all deals are official, especially Bud is not going top play for a couple of the games. Yeah. We're already aware of it when we signed him. We're already aware of it when the Titans signed him. We don't expect him to bounce off right away. I know, Tim. We do not expect Bud Dupree to come back right away. Let him rest up a bit, and then when he's ready, bang! That's when his debut starts. I just hope we don't go up against strong opponents by the time Bud Dupree is ready. Okay, I got the trade details about the Cardinals and Raiders trade now. It seems the Raiders are getting Rodney Hudson and a 7th-round draft pick in exchange for a 3rd-round draft pick. It appears the Cardinals are getting Rodney Hudson and a 7th-round pick in exchange for a 3rd-round draft pick to the Raiders. So it's basically like this. Cardinals, they get Rodney Hudson and a 7th-round pick. Raiders, they get a 3rd-round pick out of it. That's basically how it goes. We are still a few minutes away before all moves become official. You like the move on Jayon Brown coming back to the Titans? Yes, but I did not expect it to be this cheap. And look at all these pass rushers. Ngakoue, Dupree, Hendrickson, Lawson, all these guys signed and Judon, all these guys got off the board quickly. And New England Patriots have agreed to contracts with 12 players since free agency began. 12 players. Yeah, it was quite shocking to see that the Patriots signed 12 players in this year's free agency. That's kind of crazy. Hopefully we get Fuller or someone. I hope so too. I hope so too. It is the start of the happy new league year. Welcome to 2021 NFL year, people. Woo! The new league year is officially underway. And all deals have been official. Yeah, this is going to be one heck of a year. Now, keep in mind the NFL meeting is on March 30th, and there could be some talks about the league on March 30th, like say a 17th game being scheduled, for instance. If that happens, it would be technically like an AFC South versus NFC South game. For right now, the only news we got was Cardinals finalizing a trade to acquire center Rodney Hudson from the Raiders. And so far the Cardinals, they get Rodney Hudson and a 7th round pick, while the Raiders get a 3rd round pick out of it. And the Saints, keep in mind there's another one linebacker we can keep our eyes on, Quan Alexander. Now that's a linebacker to keep your eyes on. There's still a lot of good players available. Hope we can get a few by the time this is over. So comment down below, which is your favorite signing? Which is your favorite signing? Because to me, I personally think that my favorite signing is not a Tennessee Titans signing. I have to say my favorite signing has to be New England Patriots getting Matt Judon. Because that improved their defense. Hightower's coming back. Chung is coming back. What are the FACBS right now? My favorite signing is Jags getting Marvin Jones. Yeah. Oh, we got more news. This one involves former Los Angeles Chargers linebacker Denzel Perryman. He has agreed to a deal with the Carolina Panthers. So yeah, Denzel Perryman moves from Los Angeles to Carolina. Talk about a signing. Who would have thought Carolina would have? Personally, I thought Carolina was going to go linebacker in the first round, but I think they can still do that. These are the top free agents to change teams. J.J. Watts on top, went to Arizona. Bud Dupree went to Tennessee. Trey Hendrickson went to Cincinnati. Carl Lawson went to New York Jets. Joe Thuney went to Kansas City. Took me a while to get the last name right. What are the corners in free agency right now? Well, it's quite simple. There's still a few out there like Patrick Peterson, AJ Boye, Casey Perryman or Harriman. I don't. Yeah, that kid from the Chargers. I don't know what the name is. Also, there is Malcolm Butler, Adoree Jackson. There is. So yeah, there's still a lot of cornerbacks out there. Though the edge rusher we should keep our eyes on is Melvin Ingram. Who the heck is going to take Melvin Ingram? Oh wait, there's also Xavier Rhodes. Former Indianapolis Colts cornerback. Ooh. Also Quan Williams. Ooh. Okay, here we go. We get Jayon Brown and Ferguson back. Mr. Weezer, it's great to see you again. We got Jayon Brown and Ferguson back. Yeah, it was quite a shocker, and it was also a shocker to see Morgan Cox, four-time Pro Bowl long snap of the Baltimore Ravens, being signed by the Titans. Yeah. Xavier Rhodes is probably going to end up with the Jets. Y'all need to go after Golladay to replace Corey Davis. KC Starmaster. I think right now New York Giants might be looking at him. Morgan Cox will help the kicking game. Yeah, and not to mention the fact that he's a... Can we still get Curtis Samuel? Mr. Weezer, it is going to be a tough call, but right now, Washington football team sounds like the most recent team to get Curtis Samuel. But if we hear any Titans word from Curtis Samuel, then I'll, you know. Trade for Anthony Miller. If all those releases were for Anthony Miller, I'm going to freak. Still. But so far, the only trade that happened before the new year began you other options, such as Perryman from the Jets. He is a free agent. Like we ever go after him. We're not that desperate. Yeah, we're not that desperate. Trade a fourth or a third for Anthony Miller. Good point. We do have two third-round picks due to losing Jack Conklin in Cleveland. I mean, seriously. That could be a good option. I don't know if Anthony Miller would be worth a third-round pick. Ooh. Fourth round, yes. Third, I don't know. It's starting to questionable. Jacob Gonzalez, is it the Marlon Mack getting re-signed by the Indianapolis Colts? Because that's what they're saying. Seattle just got a cornerback. What? What receivers you got left? Other than AJ Brown, I don't even remember the others. Darius Howell, welcome. So yeah, Indianapolis Colts, they're getting Marlon Mack back. Also, Bears got a new lineman. Marlon Mack is staying in Indy for another year, and it's worth $2 million. Yeah, that's basically Indianapolis and Marlon Mack's contract. 1 year, $2 million. Seattle got Witherspoon. Holy crap. Jacob Gonzalez, you hit the nail on the head. Witherspoon is heading to a 1 year contract with Seattle. Yep, the signings just keep piling up. Should the Titans grab Ertz? I would be shocked if it was true, but I don't think so. I do not think so. You know John Robinson, he always likes to surprise us, but I don't think Zach Ertz would be one of those surprises. Pruitt, we don't know yet. Pruitt is still to be determined, but Ferguson is still on there. Yeah, but what does Russell Wilson have for his offensive line? Yikes. I did not know about that. Shoot. Is he going to be running for his life? Probably, because that's what he's good at, running. Cowboys is expecting to sign Patrick Peterson. Oh! Yes, I heard that too about Patrick Peterson. Another wide receiver has just been released. 49ers have released Marquise Goodwin. Yeah, Marquise Goodwin is officially released by the 49ers. It was quite shocking. What is Shanahan doing? I know. I'm asking the exact same thing myself. Yeah. That was a shocking release. Marquise Goodwin. Holy crap. Patriots team needs, according to NFL.com, are a quarterback, wide receiver, and defensive lineman. I think he's already. Well, the Patriots on wide receiver, they already got Kendrick Bourne or more. I don't know what the. Yeah, Kendrick and Nelson Aguilar. Those were two of the guys he signed with. No, we pretty much got what we need. You never know what these things can turn out. Do you think the Titans will get a wide receiver in free agency? Like I said earlier, in case you weren't here, I know you weren't here, Mr. Weezer, when I say it. My heart's telling me yes, but my brain's telling me no. I think my brain's telling me they'll wait till the draft to get a receiver, but if they don't, then it's going to be that Anthony Miller trade. But yeah, but if they go for the draft, but if they draft two receivers, I don't even know what the heck's going on. Because right now, I'm pretty sure Tennessee Titans are more focused on Azeez Ojulari at Georgia's pro day. Right now, they were at Georgia's pro day. They were looking more. They weren't. Azeez Ojulari is not the only one they were looking at. They were looking at that. They were looking at other guys as well. I have to admit. New York Giants and Nate Soldier agreed to a contract for a 2021 season. We are going to get two tight ends set. Like what we had back in 2010 with Gronk and Hernandez, Jonnu Smith and Hunter Henry. You already did that, by the way. Just, have you seen Watson's lawsuit? Yes, I'm afraid so. What the heck? What in the world is going on here? He demands a trade, and now he gets a lawsuit. What the heck is going on with him? And just to be clear, you better hope that Jonnu Smith or Hunter Henry don't end up like Aaron Hernandez and cause trouble. Yeah, because that's what Aaron Hernandez did. Yeah, you do. I love the Titans running back. If you mean Derrick Henry. There's still a lot of big name. There's still lots of big names out there. I mean, seriously. Well, Titans already crossed linebacker off the list, but then again, they didn't. But then again, they couldn't. But then again, they didn't because they only got Jayon Brown for 1 year. Maybe they'll draft a linebacker. Later on. Yeah, Henry is a monster. But here comes the problem. He lost Dennis Kelly due to release, and they brought in Kendall Lamb to replace him. Will Kendall Lamb even be even a good replacement? True Nord Experience, welcome, and happy St. Patrick's Day to you. The Saints said that Jameis Winston will be the starting QB. Will be the starter at the QB position. Yeah, that's probably basically how it's going to go by the looks of it. I am an Alabama fan, so I'm a big Derrick Henry fan, not a Titans fan, but a Falcons fan. Then I guess you're praying that the Atlanta Falcons get Najee Harris, running back from Alabama, with that 4th pick. I mean, seriously. Is something in you telling yourself that Atlanta will get Najee Harris? That would be awesome. I mean, seriously, Arthur Fitzmagic is in Washington. Yeah, it was quite a shocker to see that decision. I mean, seriously. It was quite a shocker to see this decision happen. Now it's Ryan Fitzpatrick versus Taylor Heinicke for the starting QB job. That's good. It was quite a shocker when the signing happened. Washington also got William Jackson III from Cincinnati. That was quite a shocker. Fitzmagic is still good. Good. Yeah, I have to admit he is still good. But I think they brought him in to be Taylor Heinicke's competition. I don't think they go quarterback in the first round after getting Ryan Fitzpatrick. They're just being patient and ready for Taylor Heinicke to fight for his starting QB job. It is quite a magical roller coaster on this QB situation. Philip Rivers retires. Matthew Stafford and Jared Goff trade teams. Then, of course, Carson Wentz gets traded. Then, and of course, Drew Brees announces his retirement March 14th, the day before Ryan Fitzpatrick and Jameis Winston secured their places. Jameis Winston secures his place in New Orleans. Ryan Fitzpatrick goes to Washington. Man. Dolphins just got a new key cornerback. And here's the thing. And speaking of Dolphins, the trade between the Dolphins and Titans are now official. Isaiah Wilson passed his physical. So the trade between the Dolphins and Titans will go on. Isaiah Wilson will become the newest member of the Miami Dolphins. Oh, yeah. Jayon Brown declined higher offers to return to the Titans. Yeah, I was very shocked to hear about that. Dolphins got Justin Coleman from the Lions. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they already announced that earlier. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they announced that earlier. Still, I am very thankful that Jayon Brown has decided to stay loyal to the Titans for another year. But don't expect Jayon Brown to stay long. I mean, there is a chance Titans could draft a linebacker along the way. I mean, seriously, they were already looking into Xavier Collins from Tulsa. But I don't see him getting drafted by Tennessee. I have him getting drafted by Cleveland. Yeah, I have Xavier Collins drafted by Cleveland. Clowney on a 1-year, $6 million deal for the Titans. Speaking of the Dolphins, they just did a trade with the Pats an hour ago. We traded with the Dolphins? I don't know. I don't know about that, but here's the thing. Both the Dolphins trades with the Texans and the Titans went through. So the Dolphins will be Adam Butler for a pick. Oh. Yeah, that's probably from a few minutes. Yeah, that's probably from a few minutes ago. From a few hours. Oh, well, he's gone. Actually, it's not a trade. Actually, it's not a trade. Adam Butler is was a free agent when it happened. He agreed to terms with former New England Patriots defensive line Adam Butler. It's not a trade, it's a free agency signing. Yeah, it's a free agency signing. The Dolphins getting Adam Butler is a free agency signing. Oh. Well, I guess James White is next to go. We'll just see, won't we? We'll just see. Still, has the balance of power shifted in the NFC West? Or the Los Angeles as the balance of power shifted in the NFC West? Because my money's on yes. Alex Max signed with the 49ers. Yeah, I know that. I made a video. It came along with the Trent Williams extension. In fact, I think that's why Marquise Goodwin might have been cut. Yeah, there it is. Colts re-signed Marlon Mack on a 1-year, $2 million contract. Missed 15 games in 2020, leaving Jonathan Taylor to finish most of these games. I mean, seriously. I thought Marlon Mack was going to go to a place where he's most likely needed as a starter, but long story short, Indianapolis calls him back in. Then again, he did miss 15 games back in 2020, only played in 5 of those. The Cardinals are on fire free agency, getting J.J. Watt before free agency began, getting A.J. Green, and now Rodney Hudson. Man, the Cardinals, they are serious. Serious. Makes me scared to face them in Tennessee. See, how is this new Titans defense supposed to stand up to A.J. Green? Being tossed out to Kyler Murray. I mean, seriously. Plus, thanks to this latest trade Kyler Murray gets center Rodney Hudson to back him up. I got Seahawks news. Yeah, Punda Ford Punda Ford is already been called. But I do have some breaking news for all you Cleveland Browns fans. Browns are closing in on a deal with linebacker Malcolm Smith. Don't know the details yet, but I'm pretty sure Malcolm Smith is coming to Cleveland. And also Jacksonville is making a few calls to trade for Gardner Minshew. So yeah, Malcolm Smith going to Cleveland. Gardner Minshew's on the trading block. Man. Watson sexual assault charges. Dang. You could be the next Adam Schefter. Well, I still have a long way to go before that happens. What position should Titans go after next? It is a tough call. I say get the best one available. Available? I don't know. I mean, assault charges. Oh, no. I don't know. I don't even know what the heck's going on here. Wow, Watson isn't coming to New England or anyone. I hope it's not true. Yeah, we already know that. The Lee Smith was yesterday. Chicago Bears are securing Deion Bush for another year. Yeah, and Chicago Bears, they have secured Deion Bush for another year. Now that is what I call. I hope we get defense in the first round, not wide receiver. I hope so too. I hope so too, Chase. I hope Watson is going to be like, oh, I don't know. Houston Texans have released offensive lineman Zach Fulton. Yeah, Zach Fulton has been released. Do you think Jimmy G is going to get traded during the draft? I don't know, unless, of course, San Francisco somehow pulls off a quarterback in the first round. I just hope not. Unless they can somehow pull off Deshaun Watson or Russell Wilson, I don't know. Anyways, I better get going. I can't have my computer dying right in the middle of a live stream. I hope to see you all next time, and happy St. Patrick's Day.